Story of the Lazy Boy, a lesson in time management. Once upon a time, there was a young boy who lived in a small village. The boy was very lazy and had a habit of procrastinating. He would always put off important tasks and wait until the last minute to do them. This made him a victim of procrastination. As a result, he fell behind in his studies and other aspects of life compared to his friends and classmates. His family and teachers reminded him many times to value his time, but he did not listen to their advice. He didn't care about his future and then wasted his time on meaningless things. One day, a wise monk came to visit the boy's village. The monk was known for his wisdom and intellect. Many people in the village wanted to meet him and learn from him. The young boy also decided to visit the monk, hoping that he would show him a way to surpass his friends and succeed in all areas of life. He went to where the monk was staying and waited for his turn. When it was his turn, the boy bowed respectfully and said, "Master, please help me. As that I feel like I am a failure in life. I am always falling behind my friends and classmates, and I want to surpass them and become the best. Please teach me how to do this." The monk looked at the boy with a compassionate gaze and said, "My child, you are suffering because you do not value your time. You always procrastinate and waste precious moments that you will never get back. Let me tell you a story to help you understand the value of time." The boy listened attentively as the monk began to tell his story. The story of the king and his lazy classmate. Once upon a time, there was a very kind and generous king. He loved his people and always helped them when they were in need. One day, the king met an old classmate of his, someone he had studied with in school long ago. His classmate was very lazy and poor. He had no job, no money, and was not respected by others. He constantly complained about his fate and blamed others for his troubles in life. The king recognized his old classmate and felt pity for him. He asked about his life and the difficulties he was facing. The classmate answered sadly, saying, "Oh, Your Majesty, I do not understand why everyone says that I cannot accomplish anything. Whenever I seek work, people always reject me. My enemies have told everyone that I always procrastinate and never work on time. I do not know what to do." The king thought for a moment and then said, "Let us make a deal. Before sunset, go to my treasure house and gather as much gold and jewels as you can. Whatever you collect will be yours." The classmate was overjoyed and thanked the king profusely. He hurried home and told his wife the good news. His wife was also very happy and said, "Go quickly, this is a great opportunity for you." The classmate replied, "I cannot go right now. I am hungry, let me eat lunch first." His wife quickly prepared a meal and handed it to him. He ate slowly, thinking that he still had plenty of time to collect the treasure. After eating, he felt sleepy and said, "I should take a nap, then I will go to the treasure after I wake up." He lay down on his bed and closed his eyes. He thought he would sleep for just a short while, but when he woke up, 2 hours had passed. When he got up, it was late afternoon. He quickly got dressed, grabbed a few bags, and set off towards the king's treasure house. On his way, the sun was blazing, and he felt very hot. He thought it would be good to rest under a tree for a while before continuing his journey. He sat down under the tree, where a light breeze was blowing, and the weather was very pleasant. As soon as he sat down to rest, he fell asleep again. He slept for another 4 hours. When he woke up, it was almost evening, and the sun was about to set. He hurriedly stood up and ran towards the palace. After a while, he finally arrived, but it was too late. The sun had set, and the gates of the palace were closed. The classmate stood there, disappointed, realizing that he had missed the opportunity to become rich just because he did not value time. The boy learns the value of time. The monk finished his story and looked at the boy. The boy was silent, feeling ashamed of his mistakes. He bowed his head and thanked the monk for his sincere advice, and he was determined to change himself. He understood that time was incredibly precious and should never be wasted. The boy returned home and started working hard to achieve his goals. He no longer procrastinated and became more productive and successful. He also became happier and earned the respect of his friends and family. A valuable lesson on time. If we look at our lives, we will realize that time is as precious as gold. And time is the one thing we have that is limited, and we must use it wisely and effectively. We should not waste time on things that do not matter, but focus on what truly counts. We should not procrastinate, but complete our work on time and with good quality. There is a famous saying, if you value time, time will value you. But if you waste your time, time will ruin your life. We can achieve anything in life by using our time wisely. But if we waste our time, we will lose opportunities and later regret it. Learn to appreciate every moment, whether it's from someone who misses a train just because they're a minute late, or from a student who fails an exam simply because they didn't study. Those who value time will reach their goals in life, but those who do not will become failures. If you want to accomplish something in life, do not be lazy and procrastinate. Otherwise, one day, you will regret it. Just like the lazy classmate in the story, who missed the opportunity to reach the palace before the sun set. So, always use your time wisely and enjoy the moments with family and friends. By doing so, you will not only achieve your goals and dreams, but also live a fulfilled and happy life. Priceless.